talking about today, Kaylin?
Today we're going to tell you about our Cava Tequila experience at Epcot at Disney World.
Yes, and it was actually pretty awesome.
It was $180 per person.
Yeah, so it's not cheap.
No, definitely not. But it does include gratuity and I believe tax too.
But we liked the guy so much, you even tipped him a little bit.
It's true. And you probably are going to want to have some cash because by the end of it, you're going to want to give him all your money.
Yeah, the guy was actually awesome. Like, he was so good. He was funny. He was like knowledgeable. He was exciting.
He was easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I guess so.
His name was Umberto.
And that included what? I think 6 tequilas, or was it 7?
I think it was 6 tequilas because the one was the agave that you tried at the beginning.
Right. And then also include some like guacamole and some chips, which are both really good. And included a margarita, which was really good. And I think that's about it.
Well, in front of you, they give you everything to smell with it. So we'll get into exactly what they taught us there. But it was just like, at the end, they give you crickets with your mezcal. But again, they lead you up to it with all the different tequilas. So you're tipsy enough that you will eat the cricket, no problem.
Yeah, you didn't mind the crickets.
No, and normally I would not eat a cricket.
You ate probably like 8 of them.
It was for dramatic effect.
I had one. It wasn't very good.
Kind of tasted like paprika.
I didn't think it tasted much like anything. It was just like a gross texture and having weird.
It was crispy. I liked that.
It was definitely crispy.
Like fried things.
Yeah.
It started us off, they kind of went from like a Blanco all the way up to an extra añejo.
Yeah, so I think it went Blanco, Reposado, añejo, and then extra añejo, and then mezcal.
And we'll put everything, a picture of each bottle with the price that the bottle's actually worth, because we took pictures. We were curious if they were actually giving us our $180 worth, which they didn't really in the sense of the tequila they provided us with, but it was fun what we learned how to taste.
Yeah, I don't think they were actually like the best tequilas ever. Like they were, but I think the ones that they picked, like, because you don't necessarily have to spend a ton of money to get a good tequila. So
that's true.
They weren't like the most expensive bottles, but they were good tequila. So they obviously know what they're doing and which ones they present you with. So that was like, I enjoyed every single one of them. And I even liked the mezcal, which I usually hate mezcal, but I think that was also because it was the last one. And by then we were
having a good time.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. So that makes, shooting some mezcal a little easier.
And it used to be a private experience too, where we thought it was just going to be the 4 of us because we were there with my parents. But it turned out that they had, like, basically I think they could have up to 15 people.
Because yeah, it used to be in Cava del Tequila, which is in like the main part of the Mexico Pavilion. And it was just like a stand-up table. I think you can fit 4 or 6 people there or something like that. But it's like really crowded and busy. And I think it got so popular that that's when they decided, like, let's move it because we can get more than 1 table at a time. And now I think there's anywhere up to like 8 tables. We had probably like 5 of them filled.
Basically, what he's going to tell you to do is you're going to smell the bottom, the middle, and the top. And they all actually have different notes, which is crazy. So you're going to swish it around a bit, smell the bottom, and then smell the middle and the top. And you'll notice different flavor profiles and scents. And then you're going to take what we have to smell and you're going to hold it here and smell at the same time, because then it actually starts to develop the same flavor or same scent, which is kind of cool. And then to taste it, you're going to take a deep breath in, take a sip, swirl it around in your mouth a little bit, swallow, and when you swallow, you're going to breathe out and put your head down. That will take the burn off your palate, as well as make that flavor profile develop into what you're supposed to be tasting. So it's actually very unique when you do it. It kind of sounds crazy that you put your head down and everything, but it makes sense when you try it. So next time you're having tequila, absolutely try it. Tonight we're having our friends over for a tequila tasting and a Mexican-inspired meal. I had an idea, and I don't know if Matt's on board yet, but I found these in our costume bin, and I'm hoping that maybe he will want to wear them with me because I think that'd be so funny. We did that for German night the one time, and it was a hoot. We were all dressed up in German stuff for our German dinner party, and I think we need it tonight. So, Matt!
What?
Can you come here?
Yeah, one sec.
So yeah, I don't think we need these like weird, scary looking masks. I think we'll avoid those, but this would look great on us, I really think. And I think he'll do it, because it's just Paul and Carmen. Oh, I should put the hat on for effect.
What?
Look what I found.
Oh my god. That is awesome. Where did you find this?
In our costume bin.
We have these?
I know.
Is there 2?
Well, I have 2 hats on me.
You do?
Put it on. Get it on you.
These are perfect, actually. See?
I think we should wear them when they come over.
Should we?
Yep.
Is it just the hat? Like what else is it?
No, like it comes with a whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, this is hard.
Oh, it seems like a lot.
But I like it. Just not this weird mask.
Yeah, definitely not the
That
mask.
kind of scares me. But now we have an outfit.
All right, let's do it. It does look kind of cool, and it goes with the theme pretty well. So
I love a theme.
yeah.
So we're gonna start off with these beautiful outfits.
We went all out.
Yep. And we're gonna show you everything from what we drink, eat, maybe share some recipes, and just the fun of it all.
Lots of tequila.
So much tequila.
And some margaritas.
So the filming might get even worse than this as it goes on.
So that's not saying much, but
No.
we'll see how it goes.
But it'll be fun.
Follow along.
Yeah.
You look nervous.
Yeah, I'm supposed to drink 6 ounces, have a margarita, probably another margarita, and then cook us dinner.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. You've had lots of experience.
At least this couple that's coming over are like our best couple friends, and they won't care if I mess up the meal.
No, they won't care at all. Paul will actually
Or
help.
she'll help.
Yeah,
He'll be like, I'll just take over.
Yeah, we'll
He's
make
a better
sure.
cook than me, so.
No, he's not better, but he's very good. So
He is.
he'll make sure everything goes
Yeah,
well.
let's make him barbecue.
I think that's a
Come
good
over for
idea.
dinner, cook yourself. So we're all ready for a tequila tasting tonight. We made little menus, of course, as we always do, talking about the different tequilas and then the flavor profiles of each and what you smell with it and then what we're gonna taste with each of them. So it's kind of a fun evening. And then we have our little smell things here. And of course we have Andy shot glasses from Disney because there is a shot in my boot.
Yeah, those are exciting.
So tell us what we're gonna be drinking.
Okay, so we're doing 6 different tequilas tonight. We're gonna start with a Blanco and we're gonna end with some Reposado. We are starting with the Blanco Siempre, I think is how you say it. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a really good tequila. It's about $60 a bottle. It's very smooth. We've gotten it many times before in the past. We have a couple other different types up here because we enjoy it so much. So we're gonna start with that, nice and easy, nice smooth Blanco. And then we're gonna move to a Cristalino, which is actually kind of a newer tequila. It's kind of a newer thing. A lot of people haven't heard about it yet. And it is an añejo, but what they do is they use a charcoal filter usually, and they take out all the color. So it is an añejo, but it's clear, which you don't see very often. And this one is very, very good. We've had this just once before, and it has like hints of chocolate. It almost tastes like a chocolate tequila, which is very interesting, and it's very, very good. And then we're gonna move on to the Don Julio Añejo. Oh yeah, sorry. This one's also about $140 a bottle. So it's a little nicer, but it's very, very good. Then we're gonna move to the Don Julio Añejo. It's your typical Añejo. It's about $80 a bottle, maybe 90. These are Canadian prices, by the way. It's very, very good, smooth, easy to drink tequila. We enjoy Don Julio, so we're gonna move on to that one next. Then we're going to, I don't even know what this is.
I was gonna say, good luck pronouncing that one.
Regala de Dios, I think is how you say it.
Okay.
So this one, I don't even think you can get in Canada or the United States. My sister brought it back from Mexico. I don't know exactly where in Mexico she got it, but this is a very, very good extra añejo. So this has been aged for, I think, at least 3 years, and it is very, very good. It's very sweet. It has like a hint of maple syrup, and it's just amazing. One of my favorite tequilas I've ever had. So we're gonna enjoy this one next, and then we will move on to the Don Julio 1942. This is the Primavera edition.
It has an orange flavor.
Yeah, so it has a bit of orange to it, and it is delicious as well. So we've only had this one a couple times, but it's a pretty expensive tequila. I think it runs at about $300 a bottle. Maybe
I think it was 200 Canadian.
something like that, $200 to $300, not 100% sure, but yeah, it's very, very good. So this is a Reposado, so that I think is aged up to a year, something like that.
We'll get into that once we do a little refresher on what Humberto taught us.
Yeah, exactly, there we go. But then, so that will be our 5th tequila, and then for the 6th and final tequila, we're doing the Clase Azul. So I'm sure you've noticed these bottles sitting on
Make it ding.
bars everywhere you go. It's got the bell.
Oh.
Well, it has a bell on top. Usually.
Okay, let me do it.
Perfect. Good job, Caitlin. It's not easy to do.
I disagree. the music ready to go, our sombrero. Just have a few more touches to do. Right. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming over.
Cheers.
Celebrating
Woo.
Cinco de Mayo with us a couple weeks later.
Can I reach? I don't think I can reach.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I think we got it, bud. Got you right now.
I'm kind of tipsy.
I can tell. I can tell.
I'm worried about you right now.
Me too.